Hello fellas, today we're going to have a short video covering the basics of how to start playing Myth of Empires. This game definitely has a lot of them, but the basics are still pretty simple. I'm not going to cover the character creating part, just things that are specific to Myth of Empires. First of all, after you create your character, you're gonna need to choose where to enter the game world. There are a few options. 3 in the middle of the map, on these islands, 1 in the forest, 2 in the northern mountains, and you can spawn in neutral camp. But I'm going to recommend forest spawn. There are a few reasons to choose it. The key one is that it has all the resources you need for a good start. Let's tackle it step by step. There are 4 resources that you need to properly start leveling up and establishing your home base. First one is going to be grass. You can find grass pretty much everywhere in the world and just collect it. You mainly need grass to craft straw ropes from it. Second resource that you're going to need is going to be wood. You can either pick up branches from the ground or start chopping trees if you have already crafted stone axe. And the third type of resource is going to be stone. You can find it on the ground too, or you can smash a couple of rocks. There is a small hint that I'm going to give you. As you can see, in the bottom right corner, there is a toggle continuous attacks button. If you press B, the only thing that you need to do to start collecting stuff is hold your left mouse button. As you probably can already see, there were quite a few reasons for me to recommend forest as your birth location in the world. There are plenty of resources everywhere, a lot of grass, trees and stone. This is all you need to start leveling up. Another important thing is keeping yourself well fed. There are a lot of ways to get food in this game. First is getting locusts from bushes. But to start cooking food, you're going to need a campfire. You can craft one by using 5 straw ropes, 15 branches and 15 rubble. After you are going to be able to craft a campfire, you need to place it somewhere on the ground. Press E to open the campfire menu. The problem is that you need to put fuel into the campfire for it to burn. In this case you can use branches or grass. Let us put a couple of branches into our campfire. There are a couple of ways to handle materials in this game. The first option is pretty easy, you just drag and drop branches into the campfire. The second way to handle materials is by holding down Ctrl. If I'm holding down my Ctrl button and then I'm drag and dropping the branch here, it will only grab one instead of all of them. Now let's see the third way to split materials. We need to press right mouse button, and then we need to click split. Now we can use this slider, this plus or minus buttons, or we can just type in the exact amount we want to grab. Now that we have all the branches we need, we can just drag them here and then click trigger. Our campfire is going to burn for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Then we need to place our locusts into the crafting material part of the screen. And then we just need to double click on the secured locusts in crafting queue. Or we can actually right click on the icon, press more, and then we have the same menu as we had when we were trying to split the branches. So the next thing that you want to keep in mind and start doing is craft yourself a bow and start hunting animals. But you need to keep in mind that some of them are going to fight back, for example foxes and boars or wolves. I wanted you to know that you can actually land a headshot on an animal, which will do twice the damage than the usual. When you're able to kill an animal, you need to get to its body and start cutting it. The best thing to use for it is hunting knife. After some time, you're going to start leveling up, and you will need new resources, mainly clay and copper. In this area right here, rainforest, there's plenty of them. Specifically, this mountain right here, which is called Home, contains a lot of copper. This whole area actually contains a lot of copper. You can find clay near the river and near this lake. So this is why I recommend this starting area as your birth point. Okay lads, this is it for this short basics tutorial video. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please write them below in the comments. I wish you good luck building your own empire.